everyone. Today we'll start revision of chapter 1, which we already covered before lockdown. Please turn page number 2 of your science textbook. Chapter 1 is crop production and management. In India, we know that it's an agricultural country. We have different type of climate. Depending on this climatic condition, such as temperature, humidity and rainfall, there are different type of crops. The crops grown from place to places are different. Here, according to the according to the variety of the climatic condition, the crop grown are also different. In India, we have two type of crop growing period, that is Rabi crop and Kharif crop. The crop which is grown during June to September, that is rainy season, is known as Kharif crop. Kharif crop are the crop which are grown during rainy season, that is June to September. Example, paddy, maize, groundnut. And the other type of crop which we have is that we have the second type is that Rabi crop, which is grown in winter, that is in the month of October to May. Example of this Rabi crop are wheat, mustard, gram, and you can give many examples, not only which I mentioned about here. Please underline in your textbook page number 2 example of Kharif crop, Rabi crop. What is Kharif crop and what is Rabi crop? Please underline in page 2. Once again, based on the growing period, we have two type of crop. The first one is that Rabi crop, which is grown during rainy season, that is June to September. Example of Kharif crop are paddy, maize, groundnut. And the second type of crop which we have in India is that Rabi crop, which are grown during winter, this October to May. Example of Rabi crop are wheat, mustard, gram, linseed, and you can give many example as you like, not only from your book. To produce and manage the crops, farmer takes several steps, these agricultural activities to cultivate crops. The basic practice of crop productions are, the first one is that preparation of soil, that is tilling or ploughing. The first is that they have to prepare the soil for growing, that is preparation of soil, tilling or ploughing. And the second is that sowing of seeds or preparing seedling. Here, after they prepare the soil, that is after they till and plough, then sowing of seed or preparing of seedling in a nursery. First, they have to prepare the seed that the seed will grow. And the third step is that after that you have to supply water, that is irrigation. And the fourth step is that adding manures or fertilizers. You have to add the manures or the fertilizers, and after you add the fertilizer, protecting of crops from weeds. When you finish all this process, the first process is the preparation of soil, second is sowing of seed, third is the irrigation. After all this thing is done, some weeds will come out. Therefore, here, after you add the manure and fertilizer, the soil become fertile, and after that some weeds will come out. From that weeds we have to protect the plants, that is protecting the crops from weeds. After we protect the plants from weeds, still there is another step which we have to follow, because some pests will come and attack the crops. Because of that, the sixth step is that pest control. We have to control the pests, we have to control the weeds, we have to control the pests. And after that, when it's fully grown and when it's ripened, then we have to harvest, that is harvesting of crops. After harvesting, the last step is the storage. We have to store. And once again, children, what are the basic practices of crop production? The first one is the preparation of soil, that is tilling or ploughing. The second is that sowing of seed or preparing seedling in a nursery. And the third step is that irrigation. We have to supply water. After that, adding of manures or chemical fertilizer to the field. That is, we have to supply some manures or fertilizer so that the plant will grow well. And the next step is that we have to control the plants from weeds. And the sixth step is that we have to control the pests also. And after that, harvesting. We have to harvest. After harvesting, we have to store the crops in a safe place. Okay children, please underline this, the 8 basic practices of crop production. And after that, we'll just go in detail. The first step is that we already learned that preparation of soil, that is tilling or ploughing. What do you understand by this tilling? Tilling or ploughing is the first step and the most important activity in crop production. And tilling is done with plough. That means a plough is made of wood or iron. And this wood and iron wood bar is fastened with the neck of the bullock, which is fixed on the bar, and that the wood is pulled by a bullock. Nowadays we have this machine, tilling machine and ploughing machine. Instead of this bullock, we are using these tractors and other machine to till the land. Now the most one question come up from this when I explain. Write the benefit of tilling of soil. Why do we have to till the soil? Yes, this is very important question. What is the benefit for tilling of soil? The first one is that tilling uproot and kill unwanted plants called weeds, which have grown in the field, which are wild herbs that harms the crop. Please underline here from your textbook page number 3. Tilling of soil has the following benefits. There are 4 points. Please underline. The first one is that tilling uproots and kill the unwanted plants called weeds, which are harmful for crops because they also take the nutrients from the soil, which the plant have to take. And the second point is that tilling loosen the soil and mix the manure that has been spread in the field. When you till the soil, the manure which are spread on the soil are mixed well with the soil so that the plant can take it. And the third step, tilling allow air to circulate in the soil. This helps the roots of the crop plants healthy. Even plant root need air. When we till, it makes some spaces and the air circulation can take place so that the plants will, especially the plant's root, will get air. And fourth point is that many kind of organisms live in the soil. These decompose dead plants and animals matters release the nutrient back to the soil. When we till the soil, then it brings the nutrients rich soil to the top and the plant can utilize. That means the plant can use it. In the soil itself, there are some, especially on the top soil, plants are using all the nutrients. After when you till, then the soil which have lots of nutrients come out and that the root can use. Therefore, tilling, the benefit of tilling, please underline from page 3 of your textbook. The second part of preparation of soil is that leveling. After they till, we have to level it again. When they till, the level of the soil will not be in a smooth. Because of that, after that, we have to level it. And this leveling will help the farmer to sow and spread the seed. That is the second step of this preparation of soil. The first step of preparation of soil is this tilling or ploughing. After tilling, the second step is that we have to level the soil. Leveling of the soil is also done with this wooden plank, but nowadays, as I said, we are using this tractor. This tractor helps to till and level the soil, and this leveling reduce the loss of moisture from the soil. Once the field is level, it is ready for sowing seed. Please underline from page 4 the first paragraph. This reduces the loss of moisture from the soil. Once the field is level, it is ready for sowing seeds. Please underline. Okay, we'll proceed to the next, that is the second step of agriculture activities. The second step of agriculture activities is the sowing of seed. What do you understand by sowing of seed? Sowing means that is the process of introducing seed into the soil. That means the soil is already ready here. They plow, and after leveling here, they start sowing the seed. Sowing means the process of introducing seed into the soil. Please underline from your textbook page number 4. What is sowing? Sowing is the process of introducing seed into the soil. Please underline. Before sowing the seed, the farmers used to procure the right seed. That means they have to get the good quality of seed, and great care is taken for this selection. Otherwise, if there is some germs or like the bad seed, after growing it will not grow well. Because of that, farmer they use good quality of seed. And while sowing seed, we have to keep in mind that it should be sown at the proper depth. If it is sown at very deep, then the seed will not germinate. It should not be on the top like that. While sowing, farmers sow the seed at a time when the weather is suitable for them. Once the seed is sown, they need water. A very little or excess of water damages the seed. Excess rain also can cause this waterlogging in the field. When waterlogging, it removes the air from the soil and it deprives the air from the soil. As we already learned in earlier, seeds also need air. When the seed are grown, if water is logging here, water is full there, the seed will not grow. Instead of growing, instead of germinating, it will get spoiled. Because of that, care should be taken. And seed are grown in different ways. Some crops seed are sown in the field by simply spreading. The second one is that we have to plant one by one, different type, hand dropping like carrot and radish. True, we have to put inside one by one. Like mustard, we have to spread. There are different type of. And nowadays we have this seed drill. Farmer used to sow the seed by using the tractor. They fix the seed drill, which help to spread the seed in the field. Some crops such as rice, onion, the first seeds are grown in a separate plot called nursery. Nursery means there's a separate plot. Here, if this is the field, they make some separate plot for it, and after here they sow it the seeds there. After they sow it, when the seed is grown, then they plant it in the field. Such type of practice is called nursery. Okay, we'll proceed. The next activity is that irrigation. What is irrigation? Irrigation is the process of providing water to the field through man-made methods. Students, please underline on page 5. Irrigation is the process of providing water to the field through man-made method. It is mainly done through network of pipes or channels. Here, they make a network of pipe or different channel, and canals are also connected to dam, tube well, ponds, lake, river are the sources of irrigation. What are the sources of irrigation? The sources of irrigation are canal connected to dam, tube wells, ponds, lakes, river. Please underline this. The sources of irrigation are canal connected to dam, wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, and river. From these sources, then the water is drawn and to irrigate the field. We have two types of irrigation. The first one is the traditional method of irrigation. Here in traditional method, water is pumped by using this diesel, electricity, solar, or cattle, even human, they leave the water. There are two types in traditional way, pulley or rahat. When you speak about this pulley, that is the most common method to leave water. Like we used to pull, like those who have well, you know that we used to pull out in near our schools who have well. In that well, we use pulley. We used to pull out the water by using the bucket. And the second rahat system is that this rahat system here in northeast we don't use, because we are using this pulley in the well. Pulley system here, pulley means here there's a well. Inside the well here we used to put the bucket and we used to pull out. And the hut system is here, there's like many containers are kept here, many containers here. It's like the wheel by using this ox or human, when they turn, this water is, it bring up the water out like this is the hut system, and this is pulley system. In the pulley system, we just drop the bucket. By using the pulley, we pull out the water. And in modern methods of irrigation, here we use drip irrigation and sprinkler system. When you speak about this drip irrigation, in many places, even in Gar Hills also, we have some greenhouses, they practice now drip irrigation as well as sprinkler also. In some places we start using. Here in drip irrigation, just in drip irrigation, the water is supplied through pipe like this, and from the pipe water is supplied to different parts of this to the plants like this, they're supplying. But in sprinkle, the water supply, and here by the force it spread the water from different, it's sprinkle like this. But in case of drip irrigation like this, they supply water. For example, there's a plant here, then here it supply here like this. It's like a branches, it branches and it supply water to it. But in sprinkle, it will supply from the all direction. Please underline what are the two traditional method of irrigation from page number 6 and 7, and the two type of modern method, that is drip irrigation and sprinkle. Please underline from page 7. As we know that water is very important for plant, we have to conserve water. To conserve water, check dam are built. What is check dam? Please turn page number 8. In the second paragraph, check dam are built to collect rainwater by preventing water from flowing away. Especially during this like monsoon, like this season, monsoon season, we have lots of this rainwater. This rainwater, after rain, it will flow to the river. In the river itself, they put the barrier here so that the water will not flow away, and this water can be used for future again. Therefore, check dam are built to collect rainwater by preventing water flow from flowing away. Okay, dear children, please turn page number 21 and answer the following question. Question number 1. When is a kharif crop such as maize grown? Question number 2. Which are the two activities that prepare the soil for growing crops? Question number 3. Name a crop in which seedlings are used to grow. Number 4. Why is a check dam built? Please answer this question number 1, 2, 3, and 4 and submit it to me through WhatsApp.